And meteorologist Alison Osborne from Sky News Weather joins us for a look at the record-breaking heat now in the United States. Alison, did Death Valley, we've been watching this, did we break any records there today?
Not quite. The National Weather Service did report it was the hottest ever record for the actual date, so for July 16th local time. But this is a record-breaking heat wave nonetheless. Kenny, at the moment there are 112 million Americans on excessive heat wave warnings. That's their highest level of extreme heat warning. Very hot, oppressive nights, temperatures scorching during the day. Phoenix, Arizona has broken a all-time temperature record, 118 Fahrenheit. That's roughly 48 degrees Celsius. So this is actually shaping up to be one of the longest heat waves on record across the southwest US. The number of days, it's approaching 3 weeks. Some of these areas have had temperatures of over 30 to 35 degrees. Now here's Death Valley, of course, no introduction. It is home to the highest temperature ever recorded on Earth, depending on who you ask, 56.7 degrees in 1913 or 54.4 in 2020 and then again in 2021. Now around 9 o'clock our time, so Eastern Standard Time, that was around 4 p.m. local time on Sunday for Furnace Creek, 53.9 degrees. So not a record, but it's certainly hotter than any temperature ever recorded in Australia. Now for Las Vegas in Nevada as well, in the same desert as Death Valley, the Mojave Desert, they reached 117 Fahrenheit or 47 degrees Celsius. So it is equal to the long-term record. The forecast was 118, but I am seeing a bit of a wobble in the temperatures there. It is starting to cool down, though I must say not much. Now, pretty cloud-free conditions under a broad area of high pressure in the US. That is driving up the heat at the moment, but a little bit of wispy high cloud pushed in over this area during that crucial point of that afternoon, Kenny. So this might have been it. This might have been what prevented that record being broken. That said, the heat continues with those warnings still blanketing broad parts of the US from Oregon in the Pacific Northwest all the way through to Florida. But the bullseye absolutely over those desert regions between California, Nevada, Arizona and Texas. It is unlikely we've seen the last of these heat records just yet.
Yeah, and it's not just North America, is it? We've got heat waves across Mediterranean parts of Europe as well.
Yes, so before we go to Europe, we'll take a little trip up towards northern Asia, where in northwest China, a new record was set for China. So this is the hottest temperature ever recorded for the country. And this was this weekend, 52.2 degrees in a place called Sanbao. It is also provisionally at this stage the hottest temperature ever recorded north of 40 degrees latitude north. So quite a significant heat wave building there as well. Jumping over to Europe. Now in Rome, the all-time heat record there is 40.8 degrees. Now they are forecast to very easily eclipse that tomorrow, with temperatures just scorching on either side of the Mediterranean. You can see flashes of purple on our map. That is over 45 degrees, and that could see Europe break its all-time heat record, which is 48.8 degrees. My money is on Sicily or Sardinia, so definitely keeping a close eye on Europe as well.
Alison, thanks so much.